today we're going to talk about one of the most important aspects of any financial plan or investment that does not get enough limelight. That is the emergency fund. Think of unexpected car repairs, sudden medical bill, or even a job loss. Life is full of uncertainties, and these uncertainties throw curveballs at you and causes a lot of emotional trauma. The last thing that you want is financial trauma added on top of that. That's exactly where emergency fund comes in handy. It helps bails you out of these scenarios. Having a strong emergency fund is like having a safety net that provides you peace of mind, knowing that you have enough money put aside for these uncertainties in life. Also, in the event of such uncertainties, you are also very clear that what you have to do in terms of addressing it from a financial perspective. That is the reason why emergency fund is a very critical aspect of anybody's financial plan. Now that we've learned the importance of emergency fund, let's talk about how much should you put aside as an emergency fund. It varies person to person, but here's a general guideline. If you're self-employed, we recommend that you put aside anywhere between 4 to 6 months of monthly expenses as your emergency fund. If you're employed in an organization and you feel that your job is safe and secure, then 3 to 5 months of emergency fund should be sufficient. For every dependent that you have, it's recommended that you increase the emergency fund by 1 month of expenses. More heads, more uncertainties that it brings in. Now that we've understood the importance of emergency fund and how much fund to put together as an emergency, the next big thing is, where do we invest this money? Most people recommend fixed deposit as an alternative, but we at Fabits believe that fixed deposit has a lot of inefficiencies and offers very little flexibility to investors. At Fabits, we have built a Fabits emergency fund that overcomes the limitations of a fixed deposit and gives greater flexibility for investors. Here are some of the salient features of the Fabits emergency fund. 1. Safety and security. The Fabits emergency fund invests in government or government-backed bonds, so these investments are safe and secure. 2. Protecting the corpus, assuming that you do not utilize the funds. So it is critical that the fund should beat inflation. The Fabits emergency fund aims to return 7 to 8% average returns annually, which not only comfortably beats inflation, but also beats most FD rates out there. 3. Flexibility of withdrawal and zero penalties. The Fabits emergency fund gives you complete control of your funds. You can withdraw any amount whenever you want with zero penalty. This is not true with your FDs. 4. Tax efficiencies. Unlike your fixed deposit where you need to pay taxes every year whether you use the funds or not, in case of Fabits emergency fund, you do not pay taxes unless you withdraw money from the fund. So if you do not use your emergency fund, you have zero tax liability. Now that you've understood the importance of emergency fund and why it should be part of your portfolio, why wait? Get started with your emergency fund with Fabits. If you liked what you saw, do like, subscribe and share with your friends. If you've gotten this far, register with Fabits with the link provided below and stand a chance to win a one-on-one financial counseling session with one of our experts.